Some 1 billion migrating birds pass through Israel each year on their way to warmer weather. The phenomenon is well known to ornithologists throughout the world, who also come to the country in droves to see the spectacular sights that just should not be missed. We get our own look in this report from IBA's Dennis Zinn.
The Chula Valley, northern Israel, a bird lover's paradise. Israel is one of the world's busiest junctions for migrating birds, connecting 3 continents. At least 400 species, totaling more than 500 million birds, cross Israel twice a year. Autumn takes them from the freezing cold of Europe and Asia, down south to sunny Africa, and then back again in spring. They stop at the Chula to rest and eat. It's no wonder then that birdwatchers from around the world flock to Israel to see the sights.
Oh, this is world famous. It's one of the best in the world, by far.
The ornithologists travel in a pack. They arrive with huge lenses, tripods, and a passion for winged creatures that baffle the outsider. And they don't come only to see migrating birds. Israel is blessed with its own resident avian assortment, second to none.
We have birds from Africa at their northernmost distribution. We have Asian birds at their westernmost distribution, European birds at their southernmost, and Mediterranean birds at their easternmost. So basically it combines all worlds. So for visiting birders from Europe or from the US, they're guaranteed to see birds that they will not see back home.
There's a lot of birds here that we don't get in Britain, which are reasonably common here. I mean, there are sunbirds in the grounds of the hotel where we stay. They live there. They're common there, but you wouldn't see them in Britain ever.
They told me that birds in Israel are less polite than birds in England. Well, I wouldn't say that, but if you look at the robin in England is much friendlier than the robin here in Israel.
So there is something in that.
No, I don't think it's anything to do with the Israeli character.
One of the most amazing attractions here in the Chula Reserve are the cranes that arrive for the winter months. Some 30 to 50,000 of this species prefer to remain in Israel rather than fly on to Africa, having discovered a comfortable shallow lake and an endless source of food. Starting some 20 years ago, the local farming community and the Chula Nature Reserve began a feeding program. 5 tons of maize are delivered to the cranes, each and every day.
The cranes stay here instead of going to Africa. If we don't do this, they will go over our fields and eat the crops, so we have to feed them instead.
The communities around the Chula Basin know that the cost of feeding the cranes is well worth the effort. They've come to enjoy the privilege of being situated along the world's busiest bird migration highway.
You know, this region in the winter used to have the Chiramon when there was snow, and besides this, there was nothing here. And every winter now, you get 200,000 people, you know, in this area coming because of the cranes.
Wow.
So this is really, it's big money.
Meirav believes that mankind would do well to take example from the birds.
You know, birds are a lot more interesting, you know, than people. And, you know, we just need to listen to nature more, and maybe we can get more done. And that's the way I see it.
The Chula Valley Nature Reserve in spring and autumn is a sight that must not be missed. Dennis Zinn, IBA News.